I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to All About the Abs mat workout. For today's workout, all you will need is a mat, and I'm just using one 1 kilo dumbbell, which is just over 2 pounds. Don't go too heavy, but you can go a little bit heavier if you want to challenge your arms a little bit. We'll only need one of them because we're going to be in a side kneeling position when we use it, and the rest of the workout you don't really need it. If you do want to intensify, you could add some very light ankle or wrist weights to this workout, but there really is no need. If you really focus and squeeze in all the right places, then you're going to feel the burn. So we're going to get straight into it, a short and sharp workout. We'll set up in a side position where you're basically kneeling, and then you come to the side and just extend one leg. Now you want to make sure that your tummy's pulled in and your chest is kind of forward, but we are going to be almost like in a side plank, but we will also be moving forward and back with our upper body. So you just want to keep your hand, rather than in line with the knee, slightly in front, okay? So from here you can already use that weight, or you can warm up the first set without. All we're doing is reaching overhead and bringing the knee in and extending again. So this is nice and easy, just to get a little bit of heat in that body before we start doing some combinations. So reach in and out. As I said, you can use the weight here, but no need to if you are just warming up, especially if you're in a cold climate. So you want to reach and extend in both directions, long and lean. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to put the hand behind the head, and we're just going to rotate down and back up. So you want to try and rotate through the spine and then look up. You can follow along with your eyes up to the ceiling, or if that makes you dizzy, just keep your gaze to the front. Down and up, just twisting through that waist. 3, 2, and last 1. Now we're going to pick up that weight, and we're going to start with a combination. We'll start with a kind of diagonal. We'll bring the knee in and meet it with that elbow, and then come out again. Then we're going to bring the leg to the front and come back in line. So that's our beginning combination. Extend. Now I want you to blow out as the leg comes to the front, and blow out as your elbow and knee come together. I want this slow and controlled, okay? Often we do things nice and fast, but today I want you to think about perfect form and really engaging every muscle in that body. So this is all about the abs, but we're really using our entire core, which means our abs, our back, our glutes, our hips, and even our upper body. Up, in, and out. We're going to do a few more like this, and then we're going to add in that wrapping down with our arm, like we did in the first few exercises. So you're keeping your leg fully extended the entire time. That long lever is putting pressure and really engaging your obliques. 2 more like this. This is the last one. Now, I want you to start with your hand bent. We're going to wrap down. We're going to wrap up, extend. We're going to come in. We're going to come out. Go back to this one. Down, up, extend. Now sweep forward. Come back in line, and it's down. So inserting one of these in between each one. Down, up, sweep it, up, bend it, down, up. Now this one you don't really have to extend the arm in between. You can just keep it bent, but here you need to extend to sweep it past, okay? So here you can bend, down, up, keep it bend, bring it together, down, up, extend, and sweep. A few more like this. So is your lower hip, the one that's on the supporting side, is that starting to burn? Yes, mine is definitely burning. The answer should be yes. Down, up, squeeze it in, down, up, extend, and sweep. 1 more. Breathing, up, squeeze it in, down, up, straighten, and sweep. Awesome job. Coming down, we're going to take that to the other side. Maybe just sit over for a second and stretch out that glute. Got a lot of work from the get-go. So starting off in the same way, you want to have your hands slightly in front of the knee and extend the other leg. Tummies are in. Push out of your shoulder, don't hunch here. And you can start without the weight. We're just going to come over and pull in. Over, extend long, and squeezing through the waistline. Bring that leg in. You want to have your kneecap facing the front. Over and in. You'll find that slow and controlled is actually harder because you're not using any momentum. And in. Squeezing that together. Breathe out on the exertion. So whenever you crunch in any direction, in that squeezing motion, that's when you breathe out. 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Now hand by the ear, and we're just going to wrap down and back up. You can look all the way up and open. Down and open. So this should feel really nice, rotating through that entire torso. Keeping the rest of the body nice and still, pushing out of that shoulder. 4 more. And 3, 2, and last 1. Now keeping that form perfect, pick up your hand weight, and we're going to start with those ins and then sweep it. So you want to make sure here your knee turns up a little bit, but here it stays with your outer thigh facing the ceiling, okay? Sweep it past. So it's crunch and crunch. The further forward you bring your leg, the more you're going to feel all of that engagement in the front of your abs. Make sure you're really holding your belly button into your spine here. And if the weight is too much, just drop it. And sweep it. Crunch it in, extend, sweep. A few more, then we're going to add in that wrapping down. Really try to keep your legs super straight as you sweep. How about 2 more? In and forward. And last one. And forward. Now bring your hands down and we're going to wrap. We're going to keep our arm here. We're going to go in. We're going to wrap again. We're going to extend and we're going to sweep. Okay, come back to bend, wrap it, and squeeze in. Wrap again, extend, and sweep it past. Try and get into a flow once you have the exercise, remembering to wrap and then sweep past. Breathe out on the exertion and sweep it. This is tough. You should be breathing. You should be feeling that burn, especially on that supporting leg. 3 more sets. Down and sweep. Keep it up if you can. Down and in. Down and sweep. This is the last time. Down and in. Down and sweep it. Awesome job. Just come down and sit your glutes to this side and we're just going to stretch over. Deep breaths here. It's super humid here today. It was 93% humidity. So I am sweating even just doing toning exercises. Okay, we're going to come into an all fours position now. So we're going to set up with our shoulders pushed out. We've got our shoulders above our wrists. We've got our belly pulled in tight, and we want to make sure our legs are approximately hip width apart. we're going to start by coming down on the back arm. So we're going to be pushing from down to up. So you want to kind of angle your fingers diagonal so that when you come down and up, it's kind of a comfortable transition. So we're going to start off down, and we're going to just bring our leg up and shoot it to the back and come into that elbow. Shoot it to the back, come into the elbow. Starting in this side core position where we're using our glutes, we're using our outer thighs, but we're also using the obliques, the side of the waist, which we just worked, so we're not letting up at all. In and out. In and out. Now we're going to start lifting up on this arm on the out. So it's in, then push up, out. In, then push up, out. In and out. So you might need to adjust here depending on your body shape, your positioning, what you feel comfortable with. You can adjust where your hands are. Maybe bring the other one out further to give you more stability. Try to touch your elbow each time. And we've got a turnout here, okay? So keep your knee facing towards the front. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to try and do 4 with our hand wrapped around our stomach. In and out. In and out. In and out. Just one more. In and out. Put your hand down. In and out. In and out. We're doing 4 again. And last one, wrap your stomach. In and out. Look down at the mat. In and out. And out. And last one. And out. And again. In and up. In and up. We're doing 4 of each. We're just doing a few sets. Wrap again. Try to keep your chest facing the mat, but your knees turned out. 2, 3, 4. In, push up. If it's too much, then just stay down on that elbow. In and out. Once again, your back glute is on fire. 3, 4. Come on, last set of these. In, push out. In, push out. In and out. In and out. Nice job. We're going to do the other side. Come down for a child's pose for a second. Relax that glute. Stretch out your arms and deep breath in and push your shoulders down to the mat. One more breath. And we're up. So we're doing exactly the same thing that we just did. So starting off in all 4s, push out of those shoulders. Your legs are about hip width apart, and we're going to start with that leg just going out and then in. Now, if you already want to come down here, you can. Otherwise, you can do it up, and we're bringing it into the elbow. So you want to extend long, and as you come in, really crunch. Really crunch. You're coming all the way in, shortening that space between your hips and your ribs, crunching into your waistline. In and extend. In and extend. So you have the choice to just stay down here. If you have maybe wrist issues and you can't push up, that's okay. This is just a matter of finding a way of doing the exercise that's challenging. But if you have to modify it, no worries at all. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. So we're going to start pushing up as the leg goes out. Now the first few are a little bit awkward, and you're just going to have to adjust. Once you see the exercise, I want you to look down at the mat just a little in front of you. So I don't want you to crane your neck to look at me. Just keep the same pace and that perfect form. Squeezing and squeezing. So squeeze your entire leg as you go out and squeeze it all the way in and up, in and up. Really make sure you're not slouching. Hold your belly button into your spine. And try not to dump too much into that back hip. Try to stay kind of upright in the back hip rather than letting it drop towards the back. And up, in and up. So we're gonna start in a few more with that wrap, where we're gonna wrap this back arm around our waist and do 4 reps, okay? So we'll do 3 of these, 2, last one. Now wrap it, and it's in and up, in and up, 3 and 4. Now start with the bend and extend, in and up, in and up. Last one, around the waist, in and up. This is great work for the arms as well. Try to keep your shoulders parallel. Last one, back down, down and up, down and up, down and up. Squeeze both glutes. Come on, wrap again, in and out, in and out, and out. Come on, we can do this. We are strong. This is the sort of exercise that works so many parts of your body at the same time. In and out, in and out. Come on. Extend long. This is the last set. Down and up. Down, up. Last time, down and up. Nice job. And we are onto our backs. Now, if you want to use a dumbbell for this next exercise, you can. I'll demonstrate with a dumbbell. Lie down on your back. And you want to have space so that you can really open your legs up like this, okay? So we're going to start making sure that there's no gap between our back and the mat. So you want to breathe out, push your spine into the mat, and make sure your belly button's pulled in. Then from here, pick up your legs and have them above your hips, not too close in, if anything further out. We're going to drop, and then we're going to reach up into the center. Okay, we're going to drop, open your arm out like a fly, and then reach. Drop and then reach. So we're staying on one side. The other arm is just on the mat. Drop and then reach. Drop and then reach. Now, if you want to, come up further. Drop and come up into almost like a teaser. Drop and then up. So it's a fly and it's a reach. It's a fly and it's a reach. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, hold it. Hold it up here. Now you can use your hand to support you by bringing it further back, out and in a tiny bit with the arm. Look up at the sky or the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now for this one, you can put your toes on the ground if you can't hold yourself in that teaser position, okay? We're doing the other side. Arm is out like a fly, so it's out, and we're gonna come up. You don't have to come all the way up, you can just come like here, out and push, but if you wanna already start coming all the way up, down and so you're blowing out and coming up. I don't want you to rock too much. I really want you to think core strength. You shouldn't need your other arm. You should be able to do this just purely by core strength. And up, down and up. If you want your other hand behind your head, you can do that. 3 more. 2. Last one. Now hold it. If you want to hold on, you can. If you want one leg down, you can. Just out and in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and come down. Nice job. You don't need the weight anymore. We're going to do a few in and outs with the knees. So I want you to bring one knee in and I want you to hold on to it and extend the other leg. We're going to just switch it up here. So just switch and switch, switch and switch. Now we're going to start lifting the upper body as we bring the leg in. Switch, so it's up and we're staying on this one side. Come up when the back leg comes in. Come up and down and up and down. Keep your legs hovering off the mat. Now if you cannot do this, then maybe one leg is down. Okay, that's the other option. In and out, or don't come up as far, just stay here. Okay, you don't have to come all the way up and down and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay down, put your hand behind your head, keep this leg exactly where it is and just crunch towards the knee. And all the way over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going the other way. So deep breath in, maybe have a rest for a second. Deep breath in, and we're going to come up when the front knee comes in. Hovering the entire time, keeping our belly button pulled in, super tight, and down, up and down. Just do as many as you can. If I'm doing too many reps, maybe take a micro break and come back to it. Maybe go slower than me, if that helps you. And down. Come on, a few more. 4, 3. Last one, come down. Now hand behind and just towards the back knee. This front leg is still hovering. Point the toe, poke away, and squeeze, squeeze. How about 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Lift your leg, and we're just going to do these because we can, because we're strong, right? Straight leg, crisscross. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got one more thing and then we're done with this workout. I've kind of moved and moved and moved more, so I'm coming back down here. One last thing, and I'm afraid it's also a teaser, so if this is too much, then I understand, okay? But try. So we're gonna put our hands up, put your legs out, but you don't have to have them fully straight. From this position, we're gonna swing our arms, peel up our upper body, come into a teaser, drop the back leg, come up, drop the front leg, come up, and sweep back down, okay? Come back up, drop and up, come back down. If you can't do this, come up. Maybe just go like this, and come down, okay? Maybe bent legs. 1, 2, and back down. But if you can, everything up, drop it, down. You know that this is the last exercise. So please, 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 friends, let's do this together. Let's do it and stay strong till the end. And down. Everything up, up, and everything down. Come on. Down, up, everything down. 4 more. Down, up, and down. This is 3. This is super tough on our thighs, super tough on our hip flexors and our quads. Okay, this is the last one. Ready? Make it your best. Down, up, and down. Great job. You did it. We're just going to stretch on the floor. Just bring that knee in, cross it over, and bring in that figure 4 stretch. Now, we used every part of that core. We definitely felt it in our supporting glutes on those all fours positions and the side plank position. So we're stretching that out. Now I want you to kind of rock side to side, and if you can, bring that foot to touch the back. Ah, that feels so good. Keeping your chest to the ceiling and your shoulders down. That feels really nice. And bring it back up. And we're just going to switch that. Just bring that in. This is my tight side. I find it super hard to get my knee away. It just wants to be here. I find it very hard, but I'm trying. And just rock a little bit. That should feel good. And then if you can, bring it all the way to the front. You can even use that knee on top of your foot to help push it down more. Oh, really nice stretch all through that hip. Keep your chest up and your shoulders down. And then come back to center. And we're going to do a happy baby release. We're happy, aren't we, Minnie? We're happy that it's over. And then just open your legs and stretch through the inner thighs. And then rock yourself up. And we're going to come into a mermaid stretch. We're going to go over, and then over, and then over. And once more. And if you want to come all the way down, really stretch long, and then down to the mat, and open back up. One more time. And up, and then switch your legs around. Same thing, just stretching over and over. Relaxing everything. And then maybe come all the way down. Stretch long and drop your chest down, stretching your upper back. And then back up. And then back down. And up. And you can just cross it over, lean forward. That should feel nice on the glutes again. Switch the leg in front. And just side to side. And maybe because we did use our shoulders and hands interlace behind and pull up and back, maybe just lean forward a bit here. And across. And across. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for All About the Abs mat workout. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you felt the burn in all the right places. And I'll see you at the next segment. Bye for now.